The importance of management in the running of organizations needs not be re-emphasized. Management is extremely important for the organization if it is to succeed. It's therefore important that we understand what does it take to get the managers in the organization to be able to achieve organizational goals. We have seen that management is that process of establishing the goals and objectives, organizing the resources, mobilizing resources and people to be able to achieve the stated goals. Management process includes planning, organizing, staffing, leading, motivation, communication, and control. This process calls for a number of skills that are important in achieving the goals of the organization. These skills are broadly divided into three: the technical skills, the human relations or interpersonal skills, and the conceptual skills. The technical skills are those skills which are required to actually do. They are proficiency skills, and every industry has its own skills, and every profession has its own skills. For instance, in the accountancy profession, the technical skills include writing of books of accounts, whereas the human relations skills in the accountancy profession will include relating to people, and the conceptual skills, something like interpreting the accounts and making meaning to them. So every profession and every industry, every business has its own unique skills. If the business is about manufacturing, the skills will be more on the workflow. If the business is in agriculture, the skills required may be more to do with the field out there, driving tractors, ensuring that the harvest is done well. These are the essential skills for that specific area. So technical skills are usually for the lower level people in the organization. Then you have the human relations skills, or also known as the interpersonal skills, at times also referred to as the soft skills. Now, these soft skills, everybody in the organization requires them, even people at the lower level, but they are mainly for people who are in the middle level. The middle level managers, the ones who deal with people at the lower level, and they deal with those people at the higher level. So they need to be able to have that ability to relate with the different people. You may find, for instance, that the technical people may tell the middle level manager and say, go tell the boss he's a son of a bitch. Well, this middle level manager is not going to say that. He will go to the boss and say, sir, the lower level staff, the technical staff think that you are a wonderful person, but they're asking for a raise in salary. Well, these human relations skills include things like the ability to communicate, the ability to manage conflict, emotional intelligence, the ability to inspire people, teamwork, collaboration, empathy. All these skills are important for the manager at the middle level, and they require more of them than anybody else. And the conceptual skills, this is the ability to think for the organization, the ability to, for instance, attend dinners and parties and travel and relate with people in that respect. So this is the ability to conceptualize issues, analyze them, coordinate issues, integrate issues in the organization. And the specific skills here include analytical thinking, critical thinking, creative thinking, systems thinking, strategic thinking, abstract thinking, and pattern recognition. For instance, if there's certain things in the environment which are happening out there, the top level managers who usually have these skills are out there trying to see how can we relate what is happening to what is happening in our organization. There are patterns that we see. For instance, is there a relationship between interest rates and capacity utilization in an organization or in a country? When the economic cycle is on the downturn, what does it mean for production capacity? These are things that people at the top level require to be able to have the skills to conceive, integrate, and analyze issues with a view to managing the organization better. So what happens in organizations is that at the conceptual skills level, this is the top management level, and the number of the people in the top management in a typical organization, and when I say a typical organization, I'm referring to a manufacturing organization. Of course, organizations differ from industry to industry, but in a typical organization, the top management may be something between maybe 10 to 5 to 10%, but about 5%. The middle level managers may be something like 70%. So the middle level managers may be something like 25%, and the lower level managers may be between 70 and 75%. But this is a rule of thumb. There's nothing specific about it. So it depends on the organization to organization. So when you see this pyramid where we have lower level managers, middle level managers, and top management managers, in the top managers, you have the conceptual skills, middle level managers, you have the human relation skills, and the lower level managers, you have the technical skills. So it's important that these skills are understood and for managers to be able to develop them so that they can be able to run the organization well. These skills will be discussed at a later stage in detail.